What's good? What's good? What's good, my peoples? It's your sis, Itz'el, with Itz'el formula, bringing you formulas that's good for the soul. I hope everybody is doing okay out there. I have so much to talk about. I don't even know where to begin. I've been picking y'all up spiritually. I feel the energies. I feel the energy. And first and foremost, I will say, happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers. I hope you enjoyed your weekend. It's always a good thing to congratulate and to uplift mothers, because our job is something different. We're always working. Real parenting out there, real mothers. Shout out to all the mothers. I truly love you. All right, and all your hard work. Be proud of yourself and treat yourself. Okay, you deserve it. So, where do I even begin? I do want to say, you know, uh, may Kevin Samuels rest in power. It's very unfortunate of his loss. When I first heard the news, I was in shock. I was like, I wanted to wait to really get confirmation that this man had passed on before I even say anything. Um, he is a father. From my understanding, he's a father, and he also has a mom. His mom found out through the blogs that he had passed on, which is it's not really the nicest way to find out that your loved one is gone. So my condolences and my prayers to his family and close friends in this hour. You know, we only know who he is on that YouTube platform. We don't have a clear idea of who he was in his personal life. Okay, so I'm not one to judge, and I don't think anyone else should judge. We can only go based on what he shared on his YouTube content. Okay, my condolences again. All right, for the loss of his family. So I do want to address this. Okay, I do want to address. This is a serious issue we're seeing here. We are in a different timeline, in a different zone right now, and this is the time where many of us have to clean up our karma. Our bad karma. Clean up. Ourselves. Start to do inner work in ourselves, inner work in our minds. Inner work with our families and friends. If there's people that that you have to apologize to them, whether you're wrong or not. Okay, just do it. Be the bigger person if you have to. All right, if you have the means to help somebody, do it. Okay, just do it. All right, show more compassion, show more love. If someone had wronged you, forgive them, release them from your heart. If they did something wrong, you did some service for them, and they didn't pay you back, or they did you dirty. Speak it out. To the Most High. Just say, God, you know what? I turned that whole situation like an offering, like I did it as a free service for them, and get it off your shoulder and release it, because we have to learn as people that we can't control the narrative all the time, and people are going to do what they want to do. People are going to do what they want to do when they want to do it, how they want to do it, and you just got to be okay with that. And me, I've for all my life, I've learned to leave people in the hands of the Most High. I do, whether they're good or bad to me. I leave everybody to the Most High, because I let the Creator deal with them and judge them, because people have to understand that the Creator is everything in all things. And the universe has a way. The Creator of the universe has a way of judging every individual. I try to tell you in my old videos that your heart is your biggest snitch. Your heart tells on you. It knows your every move. It knows everything about you. Okay, and to think that every molecule in the air, the ecosystem, the solar system, every environmental system that we are around. If you think for 1 second that it doesn't know, it does. You ever heard the concept, if these walls can talk? That concept is type true. You know, don't you ever have you ever stepped into a room or into a home and it just feel creepy? The energy just feel off. That energy is letting you know that something traumatic happened there, something off happened there. That's the walls talking to you. Okay, so everything is energy. All right, you got to check the energy of everything and everybody. All right, this season, let's do the upright. Let's love one another. Let's be more compassionate one another. Let's not repeat any cycles. If the pandemic haven't taught you anything, please take the lesson of what's happening. Okay, what's happening around us. Don't go back to doing the fuck shit they used to do before. Excuse my language. I'm trying to clean up that, but there's no other way of putting it, because it's real effed up stuff that's happening. Okay, let's be better. Let's do better. All right, let's make better decisions when it comes to our people and even other race. I hear a lot of people saying, "Oh, I hate to have to bring up the brother, people that are happy that, that Mr. Samuels is gone. They're celebrating it and things like that. For people that are backing this up, I only have one thing to say. If you're happy about this man's, I mean, not happy, if you're careful, if you care and have compassion for this man's passing, be compassionate for all lives that pass on. If you understand what I'm trying to say, be compassionate for all life that pass on to the other side. Okay, all right. Not only because this particular person fits the narrative of what you believe. Okay. I even for me, I didn't really agree with a lot of what the man spoke about, but when I did my video on him 9 months ago, it was a very spiritual video. I want people to understand it was something that I felt from the Most High to have to share, because I actually felt scared for the brother, and I meant that. I felt scared for him, and I was just hoping that he got the message. I hope that he got the message. I hope that he was able to clean up, some of what he did before it was his time to go. Because nobody knows when is our time, Nobody knows our time. But from my understanding that, excuse me, from my understanding, there are a lot of people that did say that they had great impact, with his advice, that it changes their lives. So that's always a good thing. So, so that's, congratulations to those that's been benefited well in a positive manner, to those that took his advice and it changed their life. All right. So let's celebrate the good in what the man did, and let's learn to support one another. Sorry, y'all. It's a lot of interference, but there's a lot. Let's just support one another. Let's congratulate the good in one another. Let's uplift one another. Remember, what you're doing to the least of these, you're doing to God. That comes from the good book. That comes from the Bible. So everything that you do in your everyday life, wake up every day and find out something positive that you've done for the day, and celebrate the moments. And you don't have to post everything on social media to show the world that you did something. The world don't need to know everything that you're doing. All right? I love y'all, but the Most High loves you a whole lot more. Shalom.